Hello.
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 So much enthusiasm.
It's
It's like
needed.
blowing me away.
Sorry. Happy Saturday,
going?
known for.
I got a surprise for you guys.
I was not made aware of this surprise. I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel about
'cause
this.
it's a
I don't like
surprise.
being surprised on stream. I don't like when I can't measure my reactions,
Yeah, totally. No, I hear
What has
that.
the surprise been? I'm very excited.
It's not that big of a deal. I'm just
It's
gonna
a huge
say
deal.
that we have now eclipsed with this episode the length of the previous campaign, which is crazy.
Really? That is
Wild.
crazy.
We
Wild
gotta
stuff.
die. We gotta die.
You might die.
We might die today.
You're in the bowels of the stone.
Yeah, this is a good place. This is a good place to die.
I can't get on Roll20 to save my life. I'm sorry. It just, I don't know what's happening.
What is, you gotta
Turn
hack your
40,
way.
dude, and
Yeah.
things are falling apart.
Yes.
Everything falls apart.
Apparently,
Everything was falling apart at 35, I got to be honest, and then it's just gotten worse as I approach 40. Let us pontificate on our ages for the rest of the stream.
just says invalid stuff, but that's not true.
Weird. I think it says invalid.
I cannot walk.
Brendo, aka
Yes.
George.
Yes.
How about you read the notes?
Minutes
Notes from last session.
From Quest 64. Previously on Land of Eam. Let's go back to Quest 63, actually. At the tail end of that, we had arrived at Wally's and failed miserably when attempting the Howlin' Hot Challenge. We awaken in Quest 64 to ourselves being hosed off by Wally. And I get turned into a goblin. We find out... we find out that one of the slogans for Wally's is always fresh, never frozen, when referring to his war conscious. We get some insight into how to attack Felmog and their unarmored bits. I don't even know who we were talking to get insight. And then we head out. As we're heading out, we make a realms check, roll a 2, and find a gnome stuck in a cage all strung up. Hooch decides to cut the rope and an electric charge sizzles through the gnome as it slams to the ground. Hooch touches it. The trap is still active, unfortunately. I swashbuckle a rubber ribbon plant and try to tinker it open, but unable to pry it. Hooch instead attempts to smash it, as he is wont to do. Rolls an 11 and the lock pops open, revealing the beaten and bedraggled gnome. I restore some courage to him and Hooch plucks him out. He is Ichabod Inglehoot. And he's actually seen Hadda from a distance some time ago, perhaps weeks even. We're trying to get the heck out of there. Roll a 4 on our realms check, encounter a snag bunny. The gnome begins petting it because it's just one snag bunny, clearly. And I notice 20 plus eyes reflecting the sunlight, peering around the rocks. And then the snag bunny he's petting bares its teeth. Icky attempts to parlay, rolls a 1 with a creature, and it chomps on his hand. I attempt to capture 1, 2, and am surrounded by rabbits, snag bunnies. I attempt to fly out, but we remember that I'm a goblin. Hooch tumbles through the midst of them, and yeah. I was like, what? Hooch makes a spectacular tumble check, 12, and tumbles through the midst of them, drawing them away. I Caliv Corbishi and the rabbit whiffs, but one latches onto Hooch's ankle, and he punts it into the distance, and then does it again. It becomes a chase scene. We lead them through a thicket of brambles, and some get caught up. James does a serpentine pattern, and Icky dives into a badger hole. I rescue Icky, and one attempts to latch on, but it can't because I am vapor. We arrive at the stone. I use the Song of Ode to get us into the Felmog Knights' place. Oh, yeah, get us in with the Felmog Knights. We're sitting amongst them and recounting the tale of how we slew Lord Vath, and we claim he's a coward. But somehow we end up in a squire off. Hooch intimidates them into a game of chance by rolling a 12, and puts up Turnip at the table. It's a high-stakes bet, and Hooch rolls a 1. And then I tried to ode it to re-roll it, and I roll a 1. We bet to lose the weapon, but the benefit that'll happen is tomorrow, not now. Rascal Rummy got to roll any pair in a 6, and then Turnip and Hooch immediately roll 4, 4, 6 and win. So just immediately rolled the winning hand. The hoopla dies down. We're left alone, and I finish the quest with a good news use, get a 13, and we hear hushed whispers that the knight they'd captured in the dungeon is loose, and the jailer doesn't know where she is. Quest 65 is called The Sword in the Stone, and I don't know why I named it that ahead of time.
It's also called Die Hard 5
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
because Hatta
Die
is
Hardest.
Bruce Willis in this scenario.
Yeah, she's Hatta McLean.
She's in this. Hatta McLean. She's in the stone,
Yeah.
fighting off the Felmogs.
Come out to the stone. Have a few laughs. I would, Ben, if you want to lead us down a route of it becoming just Die Hard, and you were a Hans Gruber-esque Felmog knight, I
We're
would
getting
be
close
so
to the
tickled.
season.
Yeah. I would want to hear your Alan Rickman as an American accent.
Oh gosh.
Oh god. Kids, if you haven't seen Die Hard, ask your parents. Don't watch it by yourself.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Or you just watch it on TV because they're going to cut out everything.
Yeah. A lot of fruit baskets.
So how you gonna handle this situation? You guys are in the stone.
I'm falling out of my chair.
You know that there is a dungeon.
We do.
How shall you get to it?
We do.
You want to actually search for the dungeon and then sneak in.
Did you say me want to, or we may want to?
Me want to. Me want honeycomb.
I do.
I heard me want to search for the dungeon. I was like,
I did not say that, but
I wish you had. Yeah.
If I play a wug, I'll do that.
Me want.
Yeah. But it's not because they're referring to themselves as me. It's actually referring to himself as me because me is his name. It's like
he's talking in third person.
Yeah, talking in third person.
Wow.
Me likes
third and first. I don't know. Yeah. Let me look at my character sheet. So the scene opens and we're still in the food hall, let's call it.
Eating my 12th portion of mashed potatoes.
Yeah, we've never eaten so well in our lives. The Felmog, this is how they get so big, is by constantly gorging on like lamb legs.
Super high protein diets.
They're all a lot of mutton. Okay. Yeah. Mungalope mutton. Okay. Mungalope wutton.
Mungalope wutton, yeah.
Mungalope wutton. Sounds like a gymnast.
Yeah. I knew that guy. Let's see. We have a rumor. I'm gonna swashbuckle. It's gonna be really dumb. You know how there's like evacuation maps on a wall? It says you are here. And it shows like a general map of the complex. I'm gonna swashbuckle that and see if we can use that to locate a jail.
Okay. Sure.
I like it.
It's a 3.
That does not exist. But what could be the plus here?
The plus could be
there was a janitor mopping up something.
I was gonna say a guy with like a giant key, or a key ring.
He says, "You looking for something?"
Yeah, looking for the dungeon.
He's an old boggart, like no teeth.
Do you know where the dungeon is, by chance?
Où est el donjon?
It's a spooky dungeon.
What makes it so spooky, man?
What makes it so spooky? Did you just say that, George?
I did.
Oh. Sorry.
Yeah. You hear an echo? I hear an echo.
Echo.
Well, there's ghosts and skeletons.
Skeletons.
Red skeletons.
They were red.
Red and white and black and yellow too.
All colors of the skeleton rainbow. That could be trouble for us.
Yes.
I'll say, well, do you ever go down there and have to, slog out the latrines or something?
Oh, yes.
How
Sturdy
do you
work.
how do you survive the ghosts and skeletons then?
I don't go down certain halls, you see.
Ah,
So that goes on my fantasy muckball team. Make that true, George.
I do it. It's true, all of it.
Well,
It's been a bit.
well, I say
sorry,
we brave
yeah,
it,
go for it.
because she might be in trouble with the ghosts.
Yeah, we'll ask the old man. What's the safest way into the dungeon? Can you point us in that direction?
Why would I tell you that?
I'll tell you why.
I don't know.
Bribery on him.
Yeah, there you
go. I'll tell you why, guy. Hand him some coins.
James, you should try to lift his keys so that we start out with some keys.
That's a good idea, but I'm not that kind of thief.
Bless it. God bless it. Turn it. Come on.
No chance.
It look like nub mushroom fingers.
Yeah, just like my hook hand, like battering jingling keys.
Yeah, you just like hook his kidney.
I succeed. I bribe him.
Amazing.
What was your final number?
My phone number is 10.
Okay. Yeah, he takes it. He pockets it, looks around, and says, "All right, I'll tell you." And he gives you the directions to go, wind through some halls.
It's actually just the door that we're standing next to.
Yeah. You go in here. And then
it's right here.
It's right there. It's like clearly labeled dungeon above
dungeon here. Unlock.
He says, "Good luck. You'll have to sneak by lots of Felmog nights, and there's a locked door."
No problem.
They all respect us because we sleep.
Should we do like a Return of the Jedi and like turn up into a prisoner?
What did he do? Rustling cattle.
Yeah, rustling wungalopes.
Yeah, there you go. I mean, we could totally Chewbacca him. I could also just Songweaver us? No. Bard's Tale us? And so it was that the men that they had sat with previously in the cafeteria were actually, in fact, the jailers. They laughed as we recounted the tales as we passed by of how we kicked vast butt, and we found ourselves at the entrance to the dungeon. Does that work?
Yeah, sure.
All right, well, let me roll it to see if it actually happens.
Sure. He said sure.
Sure. Oh yeah, baby.
That'll do
that's
it.
That's 9. An 11.
What was an 11? Excellent.
Yeah, it's a very good roll.
An 11.
12, and they unlocked the door for us.
This is one of the rare times I feel like I may have actually used the power correctly, and not like asked for too much. Ben is like benevolent GM today, so I don't know. Still got the tessin in his bloodstream.
No, I mean, you guys are level 10. It's a powerful power. You know what I mean?
Powerful. Indeed.
Powerful indeed.
So you've gotten to the dungeon, but it is a locked door, and you have a rascal who's not very good with this type of stuff.
Yeah. Can we blast the lock with the spear?
They want to use
like too damaging.
I feel like that would also like alert. Do you have any like skills to be like, hey, I forgot my keys. Can someone get the door for me?
I could do con artist. Is there a jailer like nearby?
I feel like they're just like all over.
I'm gonna knock on the door. Actually, the jailer's probably in there.
Oh yeah, Candygram from I've done that already. I'm sorry.
I got a pizza delivery for Mr. Jailer guy.
Yeah. Mr. J. Lur? Who is this guy? I don't get this. What kind of name is this?
The door like slit opens, and you see some eyes, some menacing eyes, peer down at you.
Reach in and grab the eyes and start pulling them through the door.
Oh my God.
It's a snail.
You're like, hey,
yeah.
Your name's Mike, right?
Just looks at you, shuts the door.
Hey, we got a live one out here. Come on, let us in.
Yeah, I rap again.
Yeah.
What is it?
You passed the test. We got a prisoner.
Prisoner transfer.
Prisoner transfer.
Who are you?
I'm Sir Dundee. Hooch Dundee, Slayer of Vath, the Mighty.
How did you get this deep in the stone?
If we weren't supposed to be here,
I'll say, show them.
You know, they would have gotten us already. We're with the Felmog Knights. We slew Lord Vath. We're the new guys.
Yeah.
I say, why would we be here after having walked past all those guys out there and them not lifting a finger?
You're not
Brendo, make a trickery check.
Yeah, it's reasonable. You have to do it.
You can do it.
I have +1
Brendo.
trickery. Oh. I tricks him good.
You hear a lot of unlocking on the other side, and the door creaks open. And he says, this is the prisoner.
No, you are. Yeah!
Oh my God! Get him! You just dogpile him. That's so funny. Should we try it? Should we do like dogpile?
It's really tempting because then we get a key, right?
Funny idea.
Are we already, Ben? Are we already starting the random dungeon where we need keys?
I mean,
you know what I mean? It's a murky area, and this guy's got some keys. I'm just saying, we need keys,
ladies and gentlemen. This is where we die, ladies and gentlemen. We end up in a random dungeon inside the stone and never get out again.
Yeah,
yeah. I
it's
mean,
a good death.
If you guys defeat this guy, you'll get a key. We'll say that. That's fine with me.
All right. So should you actually want to like grab him, like try to grapple him and like tie him up?
Well, let's like get inside and close the door first. So the guys behind us don't hear the fracas.
Okay, I'm gonna need one of you to make that roll to like push him in.
See me?
I'll do it. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm pretty mighty.
Oh.
Just checking, see if you're nice and sturdy. That's good. Real good. Real good. He'll be safe. Yeah, this one he's
just
dangerous.
Like pat his chest, bunk, bunk, bunk. Yeah, you're real. Oh, yeah,
what
no
is
one's
your
getting
total,
past you.
My total is 5, so I could make it a 6.
I mean, it's funnier if you don't, though.
It's kind of funnier. I know. I'm like torn. It's funnier if I like do a full shove, but he doesn't move. So I'm not going to use close point.
I mean,
clear.
funny,
you did join at the perfect time. Welcome, buddy.
I will say it's funny, but it's also going to complicate everything. So it's up to you.
Brenda, are you down?
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Right.
Everything. So the way I think of it is like
this gives me a chance to talk my way out of trouble.
Yeah, and this is as far as we got in terms of the quest number of our previous characters. So if we die here, I'm fine.
Okay. I mean, well, he brushes it off and he grabs Turnip by the head, by the hair.
Say, whoa! We haven't filled out the appropriate paperwork. Come on, let's walk together to your desk.
He's cursed.
Yeah,
That's not supposed how we do things here. There's no paperwork.
Did you hear what I said? He is cursed. You don't want to be touching him like that.
Well, I don't know how you do things at the stone, but over at the boulder, you know,
over at the boulder, okay?
I'm sorry, I don't have a power to back that up. It just came to me. All right, so I say, well, let us at least escort the prisoner. We'll feel a lot better about getting our job done right.
Yeah, I mean, we want to collect our bounty.
Are we gonna knock this guy out? Was that the plan still? He looks pretty tough.
Yeah.
There's a bounty taken up with Fioria.
I put his head into the bounding bag. What does it do?
Close it off.
Yeah.
And it pops off like.
Oh, wait. Yeah. Ben can already tell this is a quest in which we get nothing done.
It's so hard.
It's gonna be, I already warned you guys I have too much energy. I've been sleeping too well. Oh, God. Anyway, sorry. My apologies, Ben.
Yeah, I mean, you guys talk in circles here. He's grabbing Turnip.
Yeah. Oh, should we pull up?
Let's do this. Let's follow him as he grabs Turnip and try to shove him in the cell.
Yeah, that's a good. That would be a better use of our powers. I feel like.
Yes.
Ben,
Well, he's not going to allow you to come inside the dungeon.
Turnip.
No. All right, you got this, kid. Ben, should we pull up the roller so that people can see?
As soon as he turns around,
No.
is he a champion by chance?
Champion jailer.
No.
Okay, then
He's a
when he I'm going to use ruffian when he turns around and roll a might check to knock him out.
Okay.
Which I can't believe I didn't think of first, but he has to be not paying attention.
It's your usual MO.
I know. I forgot about how to knock people out and fight.
Now we have too many powers.
Yeah.
That's what 65 sessions will do to you. I mean, it'll make you lousy with powers.
Wow.
Lousy.
That's only a 4.
No, we're re-rolling that. This is a good use of Ode, I think.
Yes, it is.
I can knock him out.
How do you ode?
I
owed
him.
Know that.
I say, Jimmy, no, the bald spot. His hair's like iron.
Hit him in the bald.
I say,
hit him
Jimmy.
in the. Wait, are you
Jimmy, no.
That I have to hit him in the bald spot.
You have to hit him in the bald spot. His hair provides too much padding.
His hair is made of woven iron.
Oh, God.
Impossible.
Hey, Giberdex, I don't know what level Turnip is. He's.
Oh my
God. It's even worse than before.
I rolled worse. I'm so sorry.
Poor Turnip is level 0. He's stuck in NPC land.
He is stuck in NPC land. Can we invest experience in him like we would invest experience into an item? Like a legendary item?
If you were a dungeoneer, maybe. Yes, you could.
I'm sorry, George. I can't believe I missed that roll. That's 2 rolls in a row that were awful.
I like to believe you just lazily smacked his metal collar. And the sound reverberated through the halls.
What do we do? Do we tackle him? I feel like we just have to go for it.
What is your total? Is it 3?
Yeah, Ben, what does he do?
Yes.
You clong him on the head, and he seems staggered for a moment.
I go for his legs. I'm gonna go I'm gonna die.
You guys are now in a conflict. Let's put it
we're gonna do the old high-low. Yeah.
Yes, high-low. We're gonna high-low. That's exactly what we're gonna do.
Yeah,
that's exactly what we're gonna do. This is how we fight in Bogtown, Chief.
Yeah. Give him the old high-low. Do you want us to roll initiative, Ben? Or I guess we can.
Well,
this is just.
attack.
Yeah. No. I guess we'll just. I shouldn't might. Can I nimbleness to knock him over while James mites his knees or something?
Wails on his legs.
Wails on his legs. Yes, wail on his legs.
I'd lump this into attacking him.
I love it. All right. Okay. Fine. I respect it.
Full swing at his legs.
Oh man. was already off to a rousing start. Can I
Oh.
swashbuckle Hadda watching the whole thing?
No. No. Authorita.
Authorita. I respect it. All right. So then, yeah, we should roll
You're
initiative.
basically asking, can I just like
I just
Can I
win.
solve
get
my
to the end
problem?
of the session?
Yes. Yes.
I
Thanks
just-
everybody for tuning into this episode of Land of Beam.
Yeah, I'd like to get the XP now, if possible.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
All right, Ben. I will roll my initiative. I will go before him.
You also should remember that like swashbuckler is a feature of the place.
Mm-hmm.
It's not just like a person being there.
She is a feature.
As
She's
an
featured
escaped
in this
prisoner
cell.
a dungeon. She's
Yeah.
featured in the cell.
She's a primary feature that we were interested in.
Okay, so you both do it.
I love when Ben gently tries to remind me how to actually play the game. He's very polite about it, and I'm
He's
very,
keeping
very
you on
like
the rails.
uncontrollable.
Your creativity is just boundless.
I don't know if we could call it that, but my insolence, my churlishness knows no bounds.
I love that you refer to it as insolence.
I am an insolent PC.
All right, here we go.
All right, so what are you guys doing?
High low.
High-low. I'm gonna dive in front of his legs.
Keep
I'm gonna
saying he's
tumbler.
not a bug.
I'm gonna
It's a
tumbler.
feature, yes.
I'm gonna tumbler through his legs like sprawl out so that when George pushes him, he falls over.
Thank God we had the strong guy pushing him. All right.
All right, James, go for it.
Not bad.
That's a 9. That's a 9. I do it.
Okay, Brendo, can you hit a guy?
Yeah. When
An
with
attack.
does it just have to be an attack?
Yeah, I mean, unless you have some special thing.
No, you know what? I think like I was going to just roll and save the lance, but I'm just going to fire lance in the back of his head.
I can also, because I did a 9+, I can use backstabber as a bonus action once per combat.
You do all
So
you do all the work.
So I want to take that bonus action after you go.
You high low him yourself. No, I'll shoot him with the lance because we really need to hit him and knock him prone, or make him sprawl.
Yeah.
Is he sprawling into the cell?
There's
That would've
no
been smart to do.
cell.
Keep asking about the cell. It's not there.
Ben is furious.
There is
Like
no
the fourth
cell.
time. The 4th time we try to get him into a cell. There is no cell. It's not there.
He would have to open a cell. And
George, you should just watch Bargle a cell.
I fire Lance Hendrickson, as Huberdick says.
Wow.
That's a good one. It's a
That's
very
what
good
you
one. I like it.
renamed this relic
Yeah.
from the Bath
Yeah.
family, Lance Henderson.
Yeah. Let's call it Bishop.
Wow. Let's call it.
I do fire the laser beam because Ben loves when I fire laser beams at the
This
back
is
of
your
his head
chance
from
to
lance.
actually do it
Yeah.
though, because doesn't it actually fire laser beam?
It does actually fire a laser. It
dreams
deals
come true.
dread without rolling an attack. So I'm going to roll a d12 plus 1 at the back of his skull. It's an
Ooh,
11.
Nice, nice.
It was almost a 1, and I got very concerned.
okay.
If you 12 that, can you quest point that to go crazy?
But does that? I don't think that's only with the
Oh,
attack
no.
roll, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah. Forgot it's straight dread. That's a super good roll.
It's a straight up dread.
James, this is the most updated text. I think you're using old text for that ability.
I am. I can move into position. That's right.
Mm.
You can backstab someone who's already aware of you by using that. Okay.
I'm that's how long we've been streaming. I'm like using the first version of the cartridges.
Yeah, it's been over a year. 65 sessions.
65
Okay.
We're improving the game as every time we play. Ben actually makes changes. I don't know what he does.
So you did that much damage, or
I did
dread,
that
as it
much
were.
damage. No, it's damage.
Dread. I believe it's dread.
To his hit points, not his courage.
He falls over, prone,
Okay,
over Pooch,
we drag him into
trips
the.
over him.
Hooch, there it is.
We actually spend the next round dancing on his body, singing "Hooch." There it is. Turnip smacks his head and shakes it. It's like
The part of the stream where George GMs himself.
yeah.
It's his turn, and he tries to scramble and pull out his sword to attack.
Do we get attacks of opportunity on him?
No, but he rolls with disadvantage.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah.
So James is in position to use backstabber next round. That's the conceit with 9+.
Well, I thought he was using it to like
He was using it to tumble.
to trip
like,
him,
Yeah, not to backstab.
so he could
It's
use
an
it
option.
again.
I could use a quest point.
So you would
okay.
Hooch.
But that was not my intention. I was not trying to kill him at all. Just like prone him and then capture him.
He swipes at Hooch, misses, and swipes again. Also misses. I think that would be a critical miss. His sword goes flying out of his hands. Now it's your turn.
I retrieve his sword. No?
Do you yield?
Oh, everyone's frozen.
I'm not frozen.
I'm not frozen.
Oh, you guys are just really still. You guys are really still. That's funny.
Take it away, Georgie.
Can I retrieve his sword?
Yeah, you do it. You do it.
Okay. I retrieve his sword as my action. He pulls out,
James?
like 4 more swords.
What are you doing?
Many ways handle it.
I want to I'm gonna like take my. I don't want to attack him, but I want to like put my sword to his throat and say, "Do you yield?" and try to intimidate him, like now that he's lost his sword.
He just says thanks for the sword and takes her arm.
He just takes my sword out of my hands effortlessly. I'm thinking he's like the jailer. He's not like a straight up like quest knight, right? Like he's.
I mean, he's probably pretty tough to keep all these miscreants in check.
I don't know. I'll try to intimidate him to like back off because he's.
You have the helm of something, right? Or the chest piece of intimidation? Yeah.
Oh wait, no, I don't have that anymore. It's okay. I'm decent at intimidate. I think. No, I'm not. I'm +0.
Wait, you no longer have the deep quag double armor?
I fail. It doesn't matter. I crossed it off for some reason. I think I gave it to somebody.
I see. This is a fear me moment where he's like, but instead he just laughs at you.
Again, what is your total?
My total is 2, so it is a critical miss.
Ben only cares about a
catches my sword and effortlessly takes it out of my hands.
Wait. Yes. If it's a critical miss, I'll ode it. Ode it.
Hold it.
Odin. I say no fear me. It's 8. You reroll.
Thanks.
Success with a twist. He goes to grab your sword, then he sees Brendo and thinks better of it, but he says, "Fine, but what will you do now? There's an entire castle waiting to kill you."
I don't know, but we're getting out of here. No idea what I'm going to do next. Okay, that's who you're dealing with.
I tell him
anything.
We live our lives one fight at a time.
Pretty cool. I fist bump Brendo.
So what are you going to do with this guy?
Let's tie him
Put
up.
him in a cell.
Ben is just flabbergasted.
We're gonna walk him to a cell. And
There's got to
I mean,
be
yes,
cell.
you can walk him to a cell. My point
Yeah.
was like, there's
You
not
cannot
just an
shove
open
him into.
cell.
I know. My cell.
All right, fine. We're gonna walk him to a cell and we're gonna lock him inside.
Ben, Ben? I'm sorry. I'm gonna waste your time here. Can I swashbuckle mitochondria? Because it is the powerhouse of the cell.
No,
And then we turn it off and the lights go out. We move in complete darkness.
you're killing me.
I'm sorry. Had a lot of coffee. Got a lot of sleep last night.
That should mean that you're like better.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't. Fatigue like tempers my primal instincts.
Georgie.
I'm a better
I'm not
streamer when
at
I'm tired.
Okay.
What was that?
Let's-
Self-defense?
Yeah, it's self-defense. I'm not attacking you. It's
No. It's true. I have attacked Ben. I have attacked Ben repeatedly.
Yeah, it's a tradition of the stream. I mean, this would be
It
Lane
is.
the Beam stream. Let's put him in a cell. Let's
We walk him to a cell.
walk him to the cell.
We take his keys and lock him in.
We should go to a
Calmly.
cell that already has somebody in it and like let him out.
That would be like a kind of an incredible risk, but like a really exciting one. Because what if
We'll have
they
to
actually
gauge
put
who
away
it is.
some murderer? You know?
Yeah.
Hey, what are you in for? Rustling cattle?
It's just a lich behind the bars.
Yeah.
Release me.
My phylactery is on the table behind you.
You know what? Nobody should be caged.
Yeah. Nobody should be caged. Let the Gloom King out again.
Yeah,
a lot
we'll
of the
change-
front cells are empty. Most of them are, except there's like a man inside one, like a haggard young man.
Hey, dude, how you doing? What's your name?
What's going on?
What are you in here for?
It's a jailbreak?
No,
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
maybe.
What
Come
are
on.
you in for?
You know, just being against, the Elder Way.
The Alder Way.
What's that?
Can I make a lore check, Ben?
Sure.
I think we used the Alder Way to get here, right? It's a road.
Oh, no, it's a.
You
it's a relief-
fools! Just
He
let
is
him
an
out.
ex-Felmog
Do
Knight.
it. No,
Yeah,
this is
no.
the jailer talking.
Yeah, I have had a feeling. Yeah,
If the jailer
Yeah.
says to let him out, we're not going to do
yeah. I'm pretty sure this guy's like a fundamentalist Felmog Knight.
it.
He's
I
like
dare you
he's
to
like
let all out. Let all the prisoners out. Let's
It's
see what
just-
happens then.
it's just more Felmog Knights who are imprisoned.
Yeah, it's.
Everyone else
Maybe
is
we should-
executed. We lock
He
him in a
could be
cell.
bluffing.
Don't listen to him. Come on, actually, yes, do listen to him. Let me out.
I'm
Come on.
going to use
come on.
con artist. I'm going to use con
Yes.
artist to see if I can sniff out another con artist, and see if he
Is that a power of the con artist? Because I love
No,
that.
not, but I
That
can
should
make him
totally
reveal-
be a power of the con artist.
during conversation. make
Smell
an
our
invisible
own.
field withheld or secret information. Like what
Okay,
is
cool.
he really in here for?
All right, so essentially it's there. Yeah.
Oh.
I haven't used any quest points, but
No.
it seems like this is a problem we can just ignore.
Yeah, we'll be like, we'll think about it and pass
I-
it by.
I ask Icky, hey, what do you think of this guy?
Oh, I forgot Icky was there.
The
Yeah,
gnome,
I
he's,
send
like,
I send
terrified.
Wuzzle in to eat his toe.
I'm very just overwhelmed by all of this. He
Damn
seems
it,
like a
Icky.
nice man. I think we should release the prisoners.
Oh no, Icky's one of them.
I don't know if I believe the gnome.
Yeah.
He hasn't made any good rolls either.
Come on. I'm just like you guys. Okay, I'm just trying to find my way in this world. You know,
Okay,
ran
I will
afoul
make-
of the Felmog.
I'll make you a deal. We let you out, you got to cause a distraction if the S hits the fan.
If the squirrel hits the fan, that's a weird saying.
It is.
Yeah.
It's
Got yourself a deal.
all right. I just bump him through the bars and let him out.
Yeah, you realize there is just this like black rod at the end of your fist where you bumped him.
The jailer just
Mhm.
starts laughing. You'll all die.
Yeah, from the ghosts and the skellies. Yeah, we know
I
all
sh-
about that.
I shoved this guy's sock in his mouth. I shoved the other sock in there. You keep
bastard.
it in there. Keep it in there.
I'm gonna scoop up like mud on the ground and like throw it at his face. So he'd,
We're
like,
just
sit on it.
bullies. We're just bullies
Yeah,
now.
we're the
Wasn't mud.
Oh.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
a shame.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Go cry home to mama. Okay.
You just spread it on your face when you did that gesture.
I'm a mushroom guy. I love it. I'm feeling
Look how strong
refreshed.
he's getting. He's getting nutrients from it.
I gained 2 inches.
All right. The prisoner runs away out of the dungeon.
Yeah. We hear him say at the top of the stairs, "Brothers, brothers, come with me. I've redeemed myself."
No, he quietly exits the dungeon.
Nice.
Yeah. So what do you do now? Now you have a key, and you were searching
Looking for
for Hada.
Yeah. Well, so we
And
lock
he's
him
in the
into
cell
the
now.
dungeon.
Yeah, we lock him in the cell so that he can't escape.
Yes.
Yeah.
Torture us. All right, dungeon
I'm
crawl.
gonna note this as dungeon start. We defeat the jailer and get 1 key.
So for our viewers here, we're going to do a random dungeon. These are special rules, a procedure to do a dungeon on the fly, because I can't be bothered by making a dungeon and prepping all this stuff. It's not where I get my joy. Okay.
No, it's not his oeuvre.
We get our joy by utilizing multitudes of random tables.
Yeah, we did all the prep years ago with random tables.
Prep once, dungeon forever.
Dungeon Forever is the name of my new band.
I would wear a Land of Eam shirt that just says Dungeon Forever.
Forever Dungeon.
Yeah. That's
Hashtag
one of my 6 hexes.
Land of Eam.
Yeah.
Let's start off with George.
Yes. Present.
Um,
Present.
Make a search check as
Balake.
you guys enter the dungeon proper.
Here we go.
Can I remind me the rules, Ben? I can upgrade my abilities at any time with XP?
No.
Okay, only between sessions.
Or if there's like downtime.
Okay. All right.
But you guys are in the middle of an adventure.
Yeah.
In a dungeon in a Felmog castle.
Look at me.
Like
Look what I've done to this dungeon. I rolled a 10.
All right. Okay. A 10.
What have we here?
That means you gain a key. Describe how that goes.
We shove the jailer into the jail cell and walk through the next door into what appears to be a guard station. On the table, there are various locks and pieces of equipment, but most notably an ornate key that seems to lead into the jails, deeper into the jails.
I eat some of the
It's
smoke.
literally a key. Yeah. Yes.
And I yell back, "This is pretty good."
Yeah.
All right, Jimmy boy.
We go search.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, that's an 8. I'll make it a 9.
All right. You've gained a key.
We spend 3 keys on a mythic horde.
You need 6 keys.
6. as we enter the next, we leave the guardhouse and
Mhm.
it opens up and it's like a really different atmosphere. It's like dark inside. The torches are lit, but they're dim still, and it's cold. And at the end of the next door, there's a smoking skeleton holding a key in the lock. It looks like it just set off a trap, but we got lucky.
Excellent. Back to Georgie boy.
Sorry.
So far, so good. Huh?
Yeah, I was
Far, so good.
documenting.
Icky
This
says,
is where it all goes south.
Ichabod.
Oh no.
It's not Icky.
Yeah,
He
is
says.
it? Oh.
Please don't
yeah.
call me that.
Yeah. My childhood bully would call me that.
That's
You
not what I'm
met-
named. It's that
You
you're
met
not
a
even
gnome
listening.
named Icky a long time ago in a
Yes,
different
that's
campaign.
true. Ichabod Lundy.
Yeah. He says, "This is getting very spooky in here. I think there are ghosts about."
I don't believe it.
I say, quit it with that.
I'm brave. All right. I don't
I-
believe it goes.
I roll a 9.
Guys are just cruising through this dungeon.
Let's not acknowledge that so that we don't curse ourselves.
Yeah.
I'm trying to give you a GM curse.
Yeah. He's just willing it upon us. So
he's willing the curse upon
Yeah.
us.
curse.
I'm trying to give you a GM curse.
As Ichabod says, he feels like there might be ghosts about. The ghost of the skeleton who was recently slain actually emerges, and we see him walk through what appears to be a wall. After searching it, though, we realize that it was just kind of hastily bricked over, and it's a path to get deeper into the dungeon.
The ghost is muttering to
Nice.
himself too.
Yeah.
Like they don't know what happened and be like,
Yeah,
"Yeesh,
like,
that
what-
was
yeah.
a little hot in there or a little hot."
Yeah.
It's actually just turns into Rodney Dangerfield. They're like, no respect, no respect,
No respect.
Then vanishes into the darkness.
All right. You've got 4 keys now. You really only need 1 key if you would like to find Hedda. Or you could
I don't know. We're in a Felmog castle. It's sort of end game. We could use some relics.
I'm not.
It's one way to
I'm
look
not
at it.
I'm not opposed to this. Or the other way is to get the heck out of
Survive,
here.
to get out of here.
That's really funny. But Hooch,
If it
you're
goes
the
bad
boss.
here, it could go super bad. So I don't know. I don't know if we go and blow our keys on treasure. To be honest,
No,
'Cause
it's
the
probably
escape from this place is going to take
Yeah.
all of our abilities up, everything we got.
yeah. But if we drag out this session long enough, our powers reset.
Judging being super meta.
Yeah.
All right, let's let the dice decide. You want to
Yeah.
flip a coin, George?
Oh no. I mean, we still have to get the 5th key though, right? Because we
Yeah,
only have
yeah.
4.
Mhm.
Yeah, go
I'm
for it.
saying, like
Oh.
spiritually. Are we going for
I respect
heads or tails?
butts.
I think
always
for the
butts.
listeners and the viewers, we should do heads or tails to determine. Like, this is a choose your own adventure. Should we go for the mythic horde, or
Yeah.
should we escape with the knight?
And then there's that gif of
Sound
the
off in the comments.
little
but,
girl in a taco commercial saying, "Why not both?"
Wow!
Oh my God.
Wow!
In the meantime, James,
Uh,
roll it up. I think.
I will. Yep, I will roll it up.
all right. I mean,
That's an 8. Should I quest point it?
mhm.
Yes, I am. I'm going to make it a 9. For anybody listening on
Yeah.
the podcast, George is furiously shaking his head. Yes.
vigorously shaking my head. Yes.
Okay.
For viewers who haven't watched our previous episodes, there have been many times where we've been stuck in a dungeon for like a random dungeon for like 2-3 quests and like barely gotten out by the skin of our teeth, largely due to our greed, and other times due to just horrific rolls, just
Yes.
endless horrific rolls.
Right.
Well-
In fact, I will never forget the time we were trapped in Marshgate for like 2 or 3
Was
sessions
that
or something.
Crazy Ernie's?
Yeah, Crazy Ernie's.
Yeah.
Looking for Crazy Ernie.
Well, you guys are just breezing through this. It's a cakewalk.
Another GM curse.
Yeah, it's a GM curse.
Come at
Yeah.
us. Spitting them at us.
Yeah.
So we walk into this chamber and it's got a bunch of chains like dangling from the ceiling and they're rattling. It's real spooky. It's like Alien, like when it's like in the drippy chain room. And at the other end of the hall, there's an iron door, but it looks like it's been blasted open by either black powder or some magical force. And we sail through.
So yeah, I guess the question is, do you use your keys right now, or you want to go and get another key somehow? Well, we all know the way.
Should
do
we
that.
should we do this? Should we try to get another key?
And if you
See
don't,
how it goes. Yes.
Gamification. I like it, Georgie.
Or we're gonna roll so bad we lose a key and we'll never get back to this point.
I think that we need to play a game with the gods and see how it goes because this is Land of Eam. We're on episode 65 of Bogtown
Yeah.
Adventures. Let's make it happen.
You do not need to convince me at all. We're going for another key.
We're going for another key.
I'm gonna use a quest point. That's gonna be a 9.
We're blowing all our quest points, man.
Yeah,
Every single one.
Oh God, I don't know what to do.
all right. Well, we'll first explain how that happens, and then explain to me what happens next. What do you do?
Georgie.
Getting to the other side of the black door that was blasted open, we see material components like from the spell pouches and satchels kind of like scattered about the floor. There is what appears to be a dead sorcerer who, for all his sorcery, couldn't overcome the myriad traps that lay in front of this large vault door. But he seems to have set them all off. Rifling through his goodies, we see the combination to this vault door, perhaps, and it is 1, 2, 3, 4. Ichabod says that's the same combination I have on my luggage.
It's like what anything would have on their luggage. Ichabod from this point forward will be played by Mel Brooks.
You know what? Do you mind if I kind of workshop that a little bit?
Okay. Is it that you liked the idea and you want to make it even like more interesting and more appropriate?
Yeah, just kind of like,
except for the sorcerer is not dead.
No.
I love it.
What
I love it.
I am proposing is that you find a dead sorcerer whose
Okay.
like stuff is strewn everywhere.
Okay, cool.
If in fact you are going to use this,
Yeah.
and it looks like this sorcerer has been killed by like a blade.
Ooh, I like it. I love when you workshop my ideas, Ben.
Yeah, I love it because this.
I genuinely do. I genuinely do.
Sorcerer's gear and kit is like a mythic horde, which is amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do it. Blow all the keys. Here we go. Here we go, George.
Want to do it?
I want you to roll the treasure bin. Do it.
So we agree we're foolishly doing a mythic horde.
Yes.
I'm fine with this.
We agree to foolishly mythic horde.
All right. I'm going to pull up landoveam.com.
Landoveam.com.
I cannot
share screen on it so we can watch the
craziness roll out. Yeah. Keys equal 6. We spend them all.
6.
I can't stop writing horde as HORDE, even though I know that's wrong.
Yeah. It's wrong.
It's wrong on so many levels.
Okay, treasure hoard. Mythic horde.
Love it.
George, do you add anything to
I'm
rolls?
so glad you asked, Ben. I'm so glad you asked. Ichabod Lundy.
Ichabod.
Yeah.
Inkaloot.
Yes. Relic of Old. Gain plus 10% treasure hunting. Once per session, when
old.
discovering a magical item or relic, roll plus lore to increase the
It's a
item's
plus
power.
1.
It's a +1. Yeah.
I don't understand what that means. I roll plus
Roll-
10%. No, I
Usually
get
roll
it. Yeah.
Stuff. It's funny.
Plus 1
Alright.
treasure hunting.
So 3 of them
James is
will
underneath
have
his
a
desk.
+3 for you.
Amazing.
So I'm just going to click roll. here.
Generate.
All right.
Okay.
First roll.
All right, I gotta get an area on my sheet to record this.
The first roll has come up with the bounding bag, so we might have to re-roll that. Or you could take these 2 magic items. Would you like to re-roll a relic? Because I don't want to have 2 bounding bags. It's boring.
I would love to re-roll a relic.
Let's reroll it.
Or is the bounding bag the magic item?
You know what?
I don't know.
No. It's a relic. Spend 5 XP equals a character can hide in the bag indefinitely.
That's right.
Used by the Merchant King Gorgie of Glenvale. I summon it to me. It cannot be not summoned. Okay. You want to just come back to it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
You get a bag of rocks. It's a magnificent bag of rocks.
I immediately hand that to James.
I will actually use that.
Advantage on 1 attack per combat. And tranquilizing poison.
Wow.
Powerfully usable thing.
Yeah, that's really good.
Okay. This is a relic. Purple Book of Monster Tongues.
Seed of Hurricanes.
Or you could take those 2 magic items.
James, do you know what a Purple Book of Monster Tongues does? I don't.
I believe it.
But to
It's
speak
like
with monsters, I
translates-
beg?
Yeah, like translates any language.
No meta knowledge here. No meta knowledge.
No.
I mean, I have no idea what that does. George, if
What is it?
we get this, if this bag of lightning, seed of hurricane, I have a cyclone scroll and
It just seems so good.
Asramdir's living construct, which summons a golem.
You guys have all this stuff that I feel like could be useful.
It is, but we're
I feel
like
like-
saving it for Bogtown.
We're gonna go back and just level Bogtown. We're gonna nuke it to the ground. The only way to fix Bogtown is to start fresh.
To start fresh, we've become super villains.
Guys like Weather Wizard over here.
You're like Weather Wizard. That's crazy. The Purple Book of Monster Tongues is super fun, but the other things are like
I genuinely
fighting.
feel like the other stuff is cooler.
Yeah.
Let's
I
take
think we'll need
yeah.
it just because if we get into a serious fight, those could
Those will be
potentially
super helpful.
tremendously helpful.
Yeah. Okay, cool. And then we get a Valerie's Frock of the Centipede.
Build coins.
Okay. And a frying pan of the fortress. And an ensorcel spell scroll. Which is pretty good.
Sorry, Ben. A
No,
couple things
clear.
real quick.
You
Yes,
collect- you never
yes,
keep.
exactly. That's how everything works.
Yes.
Can you
Never
explain to
leave.
us what the Valorous Frock of the Centipede does, or do you want to resolve that later?
You're going to have to identify all this stuff.
Okay, I cast Identify and Eat on it. I consume it. How many silver
Yeah.
coins do we get? Just 1 pouch?
That was like the extra. So the hoard itself shall give you 1 moment. Ancient coins and gold coins.
Amazing.
I forgot how amazing a mythic horde actually is.
Yeah. Sorry. Do I have to roll those, Ben? The ancient coins, gold coins, and silver coins?
No.
It's
No,
just
they-
one,
Like
right?
1 pouch of each.
Okay, yeah, perfect. Okay, just making sure.
And
So 3, 2, 3.
this is something that Elliot hasn't implemented yet, but
Hmm.
it automatically comes with a spell scroll, so we could roll another one. And 5 components and a D20 materials.
Frying pan of the fortress. I
Love it.
cast away my short sword.
Uh,
Raise it above my head. Raise it above my head as if I am He-Man and I have the power of a Grayskull.
Got a bag of rocks and a frying pan.
yeah, it's all you ever needed and more. You said D20 materials, right, Ben?
Yes.
Okay.
I have no idea if it's good or what it does. But I
sorry,
love
what
the
are the
idea.
other things you said, Ben? That
Um,
Elliot hadn't implemented yet. Some components, like 5
I
components.
will just roll 5 of them for you.
Amazing. Okay, thank you.
So you got Ettin's blood, fungal spores, mirrorweed, rot vine, and glass beam.
Okay.
Curious that those are all herbs. Or no, not fungal spores. Never mind. Okay.
Or a glass beam.
Okay.
You're right.
And then
I'm
we have to
wrong.
re-roll that first relic still.
Cody said all of these are the same. Wait, no, they're not.
They're the same.
All right. Do you want to identify and or use your relic of old?
I would like to re-roll the first relic so we can figure out what replaces the pounding bag.
Because that will determine.
That
what
I mean,
does.
yeah.
Items.
Do you, good sir, need me to roll a D something to determine
Merlong's
shell?
shell.
All right.
Yeah, that is. I don't remember the roll.
I bring back the pounding bag. It's exciting. Let's identify some stuff real quick.
While you're identifying stuff, you're attacked by 3 werewolves and just ripped to shreds.
Yes. Cool.
Oh, this vault is actually just the werewolf prison.
Welcome to the werewolf section.
You just
that's
hear the laughing jailer.
Yeah. I roll a critical identify bet.
What are you identifying?
Let's start with Merlong's shell.
Merlong's shell. Merlong's shell.
It's like a combination of Merlin and a Murloc.
Merlong the Wise was a Wadeland grand tortoise who lived to be 800 years old, and not just because he was wise. Merlong was also nearly invulnerable. This is heavy armor. Grants -2 defense. Shell is indestructible.
Wow.
That's amazing.
I think this is Hooch's armor, right?
Nimble, though.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm a flippin' bird sometimes.
If you spend 5 XP, once every combat, you may retract into the shell, becoming invulnerable for 1 round, but unable to do anything else.
That's really good. You know what? It'll be part of the armor that we put on right before we walk into Bogtown.
Except
when we come
In the
back.
meantime, Turnip will wear it.
Yeah, Turnip
I
is
love it.
invulnerable to harm.
Yeah. Turnip just periodically retracts into the shell whenever he's scared.
Turnip, we got something for you, buddy.
He's like, look, I'm a toad.
Pimply faced teen, like, cool.
There's like,
So
first there was
cool, you
Elmo,
guys.
now there's Turnip. There's always one
Yeah.
pimply
We always
faced
have to
teen.
have like an awkward teen
A
sidekick.
throwback to our own youths.
Although I've always pictured Turnip would be played by Judge Reinhold.
A young Judge Reinhold.
A young, a young Judge Reinhold. It's good. It's very good. Do I have to roll separately to identify the valorous frock of the centipede?
Yes. I don't know if you brought this up, but I'm just seeing this.
I didn't.
After the werewolves kill you.
Yeah.
It's a super horde.
I love it. It's a 13 on the Frock of the Centipede.
Look at this guy rolling, identifying, learning all the lore.
The problem is I'm expending all of my good
He's a
rolls, and we're
sim.
never going to get a key again.
Well, I
He's a
know
sim.
that's what I like.
Yeah, he feels it. You feel it.
It's part of the
deep within
GM
your
curse.
bones,
For
yeah.
Ben, we're just digging a deeper and deeper grave.
Yeah, he loves it. Just rubbing his two hands together, pondering our fates.
Okay. The wearer suffers no dread or conditions from insect adversaries.
That's interesting.
That's amazing.
And it's just like it's not armor. It's just like a shirt.
Dude, you want to just throw on the shirt? You can always be invulnerable to insects?
Yeah. Heck yeah.
Do it. Do it.
Wagmash,
This
here we
frock
come.
was a gift from the gnomes of Mirth to the hillock-dwelling folk of Twifflemoot Fields, whose tea crop was once threatened by a legion of giant centipedes.
Epic
I love
item. Oh, now you'll be invulnerable to enemies.
Have at them. Do I need to identify? That's really awesome. Identify the frying pan of the fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh.
That's all my good rolls, guys.
Wow.
That's really all my good rolls.
That's amazing.
That
is just amazing.
Does not bode well.
I'm glad because I have rolled horrible this entire, except for the keys. Like I rolled like 3 1s, a 2.
I know what this
Gnomes love
means.
to cook for friendly gatherings.
Ah.
Sometimes their magical benevolence can be repurposed, in this case, to feed an army. Fresh food, that means like
Mhm.
non-rations, cooked in this pan feeds plus 12 people per use.
Whoa. Dude, we got a bunch of gnome
Feed an army.
stuff
You could
Yeah.
go get that army that
Feed them.
and feed them. That's amazing.
These are really cool.
These are cool. These are, oh, man, the gnome items are so great.
Yeah,
They're
no
so
clears-
innocuous.
No Clear's absolutely right. We're
Just
going
like a
to die
t-shirt
and
and a
leave
frying
behind a
pan.
treasure hoard.
There you go.
A t-shirt, frying pan. Yeah.
It would seem that this sorcerer maybe
Like-
killed a bunch of gnomes.
I was gonna say, did he
Yeah,
slay
yeah.
a bunch of gnomes?
Good riddance.
I cover
the
Ichabod's
sorcerer,
ears.
not the gnomes, of course.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Sorry, if that wasn't clear. I'm
All right,
cool.
what
finding
else?
The skeleton evil sorcerer.
What else do we have?
Hmm.
Ensorcel spell?
Yeah.
The bag of lightning and seed of hurricanes.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I mean, we know what the Seed of Hurricanes does. It's just going to obliterate an entire hex. That's meta
Hey, oh my
knowledge.
guys! Right when we leave the stone, you should just flick it in through
I
the
was
gate.
100% planning on like just treating it like a grenade, like just bite off the end of the seed and just chuck it in.
Last time it almost killed us too, if you remember.
Yeah,
In the
details.
hex.
But those Troggles, man, they never messed with anyone again.
It never messed with anybody
We
again.
wiped their temple off the face of the earth. Let me roll a lore
Such
check.
a powerful item.
It is. All right, that's a 9.
For the bag of lightning.
Yes, bag of lightning. I will roll for the Seed of Hurricanes, and we can keep the knowledge from or keep meta knowledge out of it.
This bag is filled with lightning.
Thanks.
We open it up and it's just like lightning bolts like bouncing
Yeah.
back and forth. Like, let's
Yeah.
keep this one closed.
Shocking.
So there are 3 charges, and you use 1 charge to inflict 1d12 to anyone close and nearby.
And nearby.
What does that mean?
Like the distance.
Like you're saying, okay, so it's close to nearby. And
anyone
that's-
close and nearby to you.
And nearby too. Okay.
That's super powerful.
Yeah. Can we direct it? Like to not, zap friends? Or is it
No,
like a smart lightning? Or everyone gets
it's
zapped?
not smart.
George, I think that it should be like when we're in the streets of Bogtown and we're squared off with the Tricky Toe gang, that should be your opening salvo. when we're at high noon and we're about to draw.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
I'm gonna say, boys, I have a shocking revelation for you.
You should just draw everyone to you, get inside Merlong's shell, and pop
Yes!
out.
yeah.
It's so good. It's right
It is
itself.
so good. It is so good. Now I actually feel ready for Bogtown. I feel like we got some good stuff.
So
we're ready. We got some tricks.
I agree. This was a worthwhile endeavor, and if we never get out of here, it was fun.
Yeah.
I can't believe we just spent all 6
Nice working with you, Ray.
keys. Yep.
Now, I forget when. Did you want to use Relic of Old?
I did want to use Relic of Old because I so rarely get to use it. So, when discovering a magical item or relic, roll plus lore to increase the item's power.
I would just say roll again for whatever you want.
Okay, can I roll again to increase the bag of lightning's power?
In what way?
Or okay, so James, what do you think? What should we?
Bag of Lightning is already like as powerful as I can consider.
I think it would be just adding more charges to it at that point. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on a 6
pretty
plus,
powerful.
once per session becomes twice per session, or plus 10 charges.
Yeah, that'd be
astoundingly powerful. That's like you from a rooftop, like throwing bolts of lightning at the Tricky Toe.
Yes!
You become Gandalf at that point.
I mean, it would just like
hurling bolts of lightning at petty thieves and gangsters.
Oh my gosh. Because like it would either be changing the Merlong's shell to be a twice per session, or I could also increase the defense to -3.
Crazy good.
Yeah.
What would the Merlong shell be twice per session for?
Retracting into the shell. Well, that's if you spent 5 XP.
Yeah, so
that's right. So
probably can't do that because you would have to, because this is all like happening at the same time. I mean,
what about the oh no, I'm sorry, that's not a magical item. Never mind.
Tranquilizing poison?
I thought the bag of rocks was magic, but it's not. It's
oh, it's yeah. I mean, no, we could give it +2. Is it magnificent, not magical?
It's
magnificent.
Shucks.
It's just like a really quality bag of rocks. It's like
the frying pan.
Weight.
The frying pan could feed so many people.
Yeah, we add 10 charges to the how many people the frying pan can feed. No, I feel like the most logical thing is the bag of lightning.
Agree, because we can't. We need to invest into something that can help us fight. Because there's no way we're going to deal with the Tricky Toe gang without a fisticuffs.
Yeah. The trouble is it's not smart lightning. So you have to feel like you have to be by yourself to use this.
Well, we'll have to plan a trap.
And then
or be next to you with the shell.
Yeah, so Ben, how does it work? Like we like whoever's wielding it opens the bag, and when you open the bag, it expends a charge and zaps everyone around you?
Yeah, anyone that is close or nearby to you.
Or nearby. Yeah, like AoE.
Mm-hmm. So if James was standing next to you, it would hurt him. But if he was far away, he'd be fine.
This is a very specific thing. Okay.
Or if someone was
What do you think? Cedar Hurricanes?
2 axes. Cedar Hurricanes is like it's powerful. I don't know what we would do to make 2 charges. Like I don't know. Like were we gonna go collect it after destroying the hex? I mean, what's amazing is if we destroyed the stone, it would be it would like.
I love that idea so
much. It would
much.
change the dynamics, the political dynamics of the Mucklin so much because the outrider base of operations would be destroyed.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, now what does it do? Do they never mess with us again, ever, or do they
come? Do they hunt you down to the ends of the earth?
Do they hunt us down to the ends of the earth?
Yeah.
Or do we blame it on somebody in the stone? Do I use blame game to the greatest effect ever in the history of the world?
Oh my god.
Because I gotta tell you, the idea of getting off a critical blame game on something like that is just amazing.
All right, future problems.
Monsters make up a story accusing an NPC or creature of a misdeed or accident even when it might be preposterous.
I'm gonna make the check to see if I can even make this check.
Okay.
It's a 7, so it was a 6+. We can do it. I'm gonna increase the poor of the bag of lightning, I guess. That's the one that makes the most sense, right, James?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. So it's now has 13 charges.
It's a lot of charges.
That's a lot of charges. That's a lot of bolts of
So,
lightning.
like,
But we'll need that if we're going to be the kings of Bogtown.
I find that interesting because, like, the roll or the what is it called? The power I'm using, basically, like, adding 10 charges is quadrupling the power of this item, essentially. Like, it just is that too much, or does it?
I think it's already. There's
Yeah,
no
I don't know
changing
that
it now.
Yeah, I
No,
don't.
it's
Yeah.
yeah. That's
I don't
true.
think it's
That's
too much.
true.
I mean, George, look how long we've been playing and how difficult it is to
Yeah.
acquire an item like that. And
That's
it's
true. It
like
only
we
took
just-
65 sessions, though.
Yeah, it only took 65 sessions. We acquired it.
You also have
And
to
then-
be what level
It is
8?
limiting.
Is it level 8?
Yeah, level 8.
Yeah, level 8 to do it.
Level 8
We
bard.
can't
You have to
fight.
keep that ability.
Right.
You have to find something with charges. Not everything has charges.
Yeah.
Right. And what if the item was like slay a dragon? And it's like, oh well, I can do it twice now is really good. It's like you had to do all that to get there. I don't think it's too good.
All right, cool. Well, no, but it's always plus 10 charges. So I would just plus 10 charges to my dragon slaying item.
I think it's fun.
I think it's gonna be good.
Yeah, so do I.
Because, like, using that thing is gonna be difficult as heck. Because, like, am I just exposed? You know what I mean? Like, and then I could fly away. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, we return to the dungeon and continue our journey, or do you guys have time for more streaming, or what's your status?
Yeah, maybe we should cut it off before we begin another drought.
Yeah, we kind of like lost the momentum of the thing and going into all this.
No. Ben just thinks we're gonna roll too well.
Let's roll. Let's do one.
Let's do one. Let's do one.
Let's do one more. Let's see how it goes. If it ends badly, that's perfect. If it ends well, it sticks it to the GM.
All right. I rolled the most recent one, so it's Hooch.
All right, here we go. May the Schwartz be with me.
Schwartz. There we go.
There you go.
There we go.
You go. Yes.
Ben is happy.
That's a 4.
Wow.
Okay.
You know what? It's
As
Can I ode it?
Can he ode it? Look at
How many
this.
times have you owed it? I feel like you owed it.
Twice.
I owed it twice, and then I can use a
Oldie
quest point
Odie.
to ode again.
It's like Garfield and Odie over here.
Wow.
I
Garfield and Odie is the new name of this one.
do it. You reroll.
I curse you to roll a 1, James.
The GM's curse is real. Oh.
Oof.
Oh.
That's okay. We pass out of the sorcerer's chamber, and as we do, the sorcerer's skeleton turns to dust for reasons we don't know, and it spooks us.
It does.
But then we come into an area that's got some bioluminescence going on. There's like some mushrooms growing from the ceiling, and they're pointing to where there's some fresh air that might be a way out.
Let's go one
And if-
more. Let's go one
there's
more.
a-
Let's go one more. Just go until we hit an encounter.
Okay.
Okay. I'm down
All
with
right.
this.
Yeah.
And if we don't,
here.
Ben is coming with a vengeance. Next
And
question.
I'm just gonna
Yeah.
walk away and straight.
Is an 8 an encounter?
It is.
I use a quest point.
This is amazing. This is the most successful dungeon run ever.
Oh no, it's all gonna come crashing down. Nothing
It is
is
going to come
good.
crash. I only have one quest point left.
That's fine. It's all worth it. It's
All
all
right,
worth
what
it.
happens, George? What do we find?
We as we're the bioluminescence illuminates a shoddy old rope ladder. We climb it up into the next area, and the fungus has taken over an entire cell block. The walls are lit with this blue, eerie glow, but something about the fungus consumes the stone, and we see that in the distance, there's just the cell block itself is kind of crumbled, and it exposes it into a big cavern that perhaps the jail was built up against, and they weren't aware of. And we walk into it, and there's a large pool.
Cool. That could be nasty if my roll is
Could
bad.
be. Yes.
Yes, yes. All right, here we go. That's a 9. That's a 9. For those of you listening on the podcast, Ben is smiling, but it's one that's filled with rage.
He's so angry. He's so angry right now.
All right,
So that's
walking.
3.
That's
It's 3 keys.
That's 3 keys.
This
Going
is
to the pool.
unprecedented.
This is unprecedented.
There is no precedent for this.
Folks, this is a
Unprecedented.
first for Land of Beam after 65 episodes. After 65 episodes of this campaign.
Yeah.
As we approach the pool, we can see that it's pretty deep, but in the center of it, there's a small hidden riser that we can walk across to totally get across the pool without having to get to get our feet too wet. And then on the other side, there's a portcullis that's open and looks, sturdy.
All right, awesome. Back to George.
All right, it's got to fail eventually, Ben. Here it comes. Here it comes. Sorry.
What's it?
I feel like I'm letting Ben down.
No,
I feel like I'm robbing him of his joy because I'm going to use
What
the quest
this
point
is-
and get 2 keys and we're going to have 5.
This is for all the terrible rolls we've ever made. This is the opposite of Marshgate. Like legit
It is the opposite of
Marshgate.
Marshgate.
I mean,
And
we've done at least 130 sessions of this game, and this never happened.
This has never, ever been. It's always been like a
It's not
liger
like I'm
shark
ridiculous.
bites your leg off.
right, it's not like we're even particularly good. I'm only +1 search.
Yeah,
It's like
I'm
good,
plus
but
0
it's
to
not
search.
amazing.
We've been rolling just really well.
So use your last quest point to get the 2 keys.
I think I'm going to. I use the last quest point, and
Spend the keys.
no one ever expected the portcullis to be accessed from this side, so it easily, as I pull the lever, the gears cycle, the chains pull, and it lifts up. It is a section of the jail that is in good repair, and seems to have been used with some frequency and very recently. There's evidence, though, of a jail break and a slain jailer. Inspecting him, it looks like it was perhaps, a fracas, a fist fight. And then you see kind of in the dirt and the muck and the blood, a person that appears to have limped away. You see like a 1 foot step and a drag. And it makes me think that...
Brendo,
yeah.
suddenly there's a sword at your throat.
I accept.
It was a good run.
Yeah,
What are you gonna
I
do?
say, oh, Stanley 2 keys got me again.
Wow. Yeah, he does. And he makes this lasagna, and it's very
yeah.
nice.
It seems the
He
person, you feel the thrust of the blade up against your neck, but suddenly it relents, and they turn you around, and it's Hada. She says, "I almost killed you.
I just hug her.
Are you a bird?" I forget.
No, you might have
Oh,
killed me because I'm a goblin.
Wait. He walked in
Maybe-
water.
Oh, okay, hold on.
Does the cold
Water.
water turn him into a
No,
bird again?
we're finding... I gotta look it up. Nope. Getting there.
Fine.
Almost there.
I mean, she would recognize Hooch.
That was going to be what I was going to say if it's with all this sheer water stuff. Grabby. Water gets warmer. Waterproof skins. Water's blood red. Troubled waters.
It's okay. It's okay. It's just-
I thought it was hot water that turned you into a goblin, and cold
Pretty
water
sure
that
that's
turned-
hot water that turns me back into a bird.
Oh, it's hot water.
yeah.
Whenever
Well,
I
we
am
should have
doused
made
in
it a
cold,
hot spring.
cold water turns me into the female River Watch guard.
Okay. Dang, I should have made it a hot spring. Or you should have made it a hot
I should have. Yeah.
She lets you go because she recognizes Hooch.
Right.
Oh,
Hooch is very
Ada.
recognizable.
How you doing?
Did you come for me?
Yeah, we came to rescue you.
We did. Don't you reckon? Oh. It's Brendo. I got
That's
cursed.
Brendo. He's cursed.
Yeah.
Anybody got some hot water?
I
have
swashbuckle a
thermos
tea
filled with
kettle
soup.
in the guard station.
I haven't had water in days. I wouldn't recommend drinking this.
Are you hungry? Maybe I'll rustle up some eggs. Like, start fixing food right there with the with the magical frying pan. Like, set up camp.
There's no time.
I think we got time. This was kind of a breeze.
A breeze.
Yeah, well, first we captured the jailer, then we found the sorcerer. We got some cool stuff. I mean, look at this, and why don't we get out of here?
Yes, let's do that, but we must find Mithra.
Why is
Is
this
she
familiar?
in the stone?
No. Well, perhaps. She's not in the dungeons.
Well,
Oh yeah, the
let's,
sorceress. Okay, cool. Sorry. Yep, got it. I say,
lead the way.
had a-
We're here to
had a-
help.
but sure. Are you sure? You got caught. Can you tell us? I mean, it's not a knock on you. Anyway, we get caught here. How did it all happen? Like, do they know that you were coming for Mithra? Like, where did they get you?
I mean, I have no idea how you guys infiltrated this place and got to me. You look completely unharmed.
Like I said, you just kind of.
I rode as fast as I could, got to the stone. I snuck in, but I was found.
She's beginning to think that we were Felmog the entire time. This is the only logical explanation in her addled mind.
I didn't get far within the stone.
Does she know that we defeated Lord Bath? Or does she know? I guess she doesn't know who Lord Bath is. Never mind. I don't think she knows who that is.
No, I think that was after.
Yeah, that was after. Well, we could always sneak back into the stone. We know the way.
I mean, you're technically in the stone still.
That's true.
I say,
Just below
what
it.
stone? And I bite the tip off the seat of Hurricane, throw it, and we run.
Hey, Hannah, we're going to destroy this entire hex. We figured, nuke it from orbit, just to be sure.
Mm-hmm.
Where did you? I know. I've seen those before. You found the body of the sorcerer.
We
Wait.
did.
That was Mithra?
No, it was one of her minions.
Oh.
I have reason to believe there are more down here searching for me.
Jeez.
Oh, they sent the sorcerers to find you within the dungeon's bowels. Because they're probably the only ones who are
Unless
brave
Mithra's
enough to
down here.
traverse. Yeah.
If we find 5 more keys, will we find Mithra?
I don't think Mithra's down here. I think if she stayed, she's in the tower.
Tower. Right. So we're going to lay siege to the stone?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right, let's stop there for today.
Yes,
does that sound good?
Yeah.
Ben, I want to
sure.
apologize on behalf of GMs everywhere, or PCs everywhere, rather, for how well we rolled today. It will never happen again.
Never happen again.
It's fine. It's fine.
We do
guys.
respect your authority.
No, it's not. I just want a.
I want conflict. I want
Yeah.
Clearly,
conflict.
Yeah,
cle-
conflict.
Ben, clearly you're shaken by the events of today.
Yeah.
And we. No.
Starting a relief fund for Land of MGMs, who have PCs who roll too well.
Mithra is now a
If you-
level 10 champion. He's like making some adjustments.
Yeah. It's too easy, they kept saying. Ooh, look at us, we haven't been hurt at all.
I'll show you.
Yeah.
There's also who you've met in a previous campaign. I don't think it was this one, right?
No, it's
Geldir.
Riley. Yeah. The other
Geldir.
sorcerer, the one that lives in this tower.
Didn't we trick that guy somehow?
We destroyed his lab and
We
fled.
blew up his tower, I thought.
Didn't blow up his tower, but
We like mixed a bunch of chemicals and like started
Yeah.
transforming animals.
tricked his
like,
imp.
We
And
tricked
Yeah.
his imp.
then they were like running after you,
Yes.
and you had
Is this the Scrockwing escape? No. The flying machine? No.
you
No,
had the Felmog Knight's relic weapon,
Why do we always get Felmognite relic weapons?
and you like caused a chasm.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
That's
He,
right.
like stabbed into the ground. Yeah. These guys have some good stuff.
Yeah, man. Every time we come to the stone, it's like it's wild stuff. But then again, their entire MO is to collect relics and objects of power.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
It's their culture.
All right, let's do some
Glory.
XP.
Let's do some XP.
Yeah.
Did we get into
XP.
hijinks?
All right, you completed your quest of finding Hada.
We did. That's exciting.
Did you encounter a new creature, critter, or creeper? I don't think so.
I don't think so, Tim.
Have a significant NPC encounter.
Jailer?
I don't know.
I wouldn't.
I don't think
Say
so.
so.
No. And then Hada we've already encountered. I mean, that was like our
I don't
quest.
think so.
Yeah,
Did
we
you
didn't
get into
talk
I
about
don't
it
think
except-
so.
peril or hijinks?
Oh yeah. Actually, Ben might not
Not
want to give
really.
us XP for that because everything was too easy.
Here's his revenge. This
Yeah,
is
there
it.
was some
peril,
hijinks,
no
but
hijinks.
I we're benevolent PCs. We'll forego the XP.
That's
I'll
fine.
take. The winnings of this adventure were so great that I'll take the 0 XP.
I don't even need XP anymore. I'm just
I choose not to accept the 1 XP.
oh God.
We'll say you got into hijinks. That's fine. You solved the problem in a creative way.
High-low, the old high-low on the jailer.
Didn't solve it.
Well, okay, Ben, we'll take the previous one, but we won't take this one. It's
Yeah.
like together they are like an XP.
We'll combine them. We'll call it a
Explore a new location. I would say yes.
Yeah, like James and I have survivor's guilt at this point. Like we survived this dungeon.
And you found a magic item or relic. So that's 4 XP.
That's good.
Awesome, guys. Awesome stuff.
I
Yeah,
learned
despite
how to
being a
story,
breeze,
no,
It was fun.
yeah, this was remarkable.
Story wise, it was awesome. Like advancing the story like this
Yeah.
was fun, and getting all those items was amazing. So,
I mean, you
I
guys
know.
are just packed with gear at this point.
yeah,
We're
I
just
mean, we're
supporting
going
for
back to
whoever's gonna kill
Bogtown.
us. Yeah.
We're going back to Bogtown in style.
How are your inventories?
I was hoping you'd never ask this question.
I'm actually okay.
I
'Cause
mean, you
I
have
don't-
the bounding bag.
True. And most of what
Oh,
I
it
have
does
is small
double the inventory
potatoes.
slots. Yeah. Yeah, it's probably not bad then. I might not be able to carry the materials that we're technically carrying.
I've got room.
Okay.
I've like got a few items and like a scroll.
Okay. So not the worst.
No, like the frying pan is now my weapon.
Yeah, and then Turnip is carrying Merlong's shell. So yeah.
Turnip is invulnerable to harm.
It's really huge on him. It's like this. He looks like a
Koopa
Ninja
Troopa.
Turtle, like a baby Ninja Turtle.
A baby Ninja Turtle. Radical.
All right, dudes.
Yeah, super fun.
Next
No
week
stream
we're not
next
playing?
weekend. Yeah, where I
Yep.
don't believe we're playing next week, but we will be back after the holiday.
All right, y'all.
All right.
Thanks
Thanks,
to
everybody, for
our patrons on Patreon.
Yeah.
They keep the lights on here at the Eam stream.
Team Eam stream.
And on the game side, we released a couple adventures this week from JP Couvert.
Nice.
And we're going to be releasing more as the weeks go on. And we're going to pretty soon have some great news regarding the campaign. So
stay tuned on
Cool.
landavium.com or BaggerKit for updates. And I believe you can still pre-order if you haven't gotten the box set or the game.
Indeed.
All right. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.